everyone, to the Axis and Allies board game. We have Japan. We have very good pieces of the USA, Anzac, British, Soviet Union, France, and these are the people I'm going to be controlling. Now, my dad and I play a game, and he's going to be very good at Germany. They have all that land. And he has Italy and he has Japan. Now, so at the start of turn 1, nothing really did. Italy, actually we're going to start over here. Well, before I do that, Italy starts out with at least 4 boats, 4 of them at least. The UK wanted to bomb a boat, so let me just fix that right quick. This is hard to do. Now, this is taking a long time. Well, anyway, you start out with that. USA starts over here, but we'll get back to you in just a little bit. So I just want to clarify, that was just a quick thing. I did not pause. It's paused for a few seconds at least. Beginning of Japan's turn, they took the Hawaiian Islands. Now, the thing about, if you notice, the red things, the red cities, those are victory cities, and they already have 3. So now they have 4. They need 6 at least. So they need the city of Calcutta and Manila at least. Or they can take San Francisco, but I don't think they're really going to take San Francisco. The U.S. is starting out very good, very well. UK has the most IPCs in this game. We're just making it to clarify all this. Japan also didn't do much this round. But it started around, they built another battleship, and now they're at 7 IPCs. And you'd expect they would have more IPCs than that. But America, I think they built up 2 battleships, lots of money. They decided to wanted to build 2 aircraft carriers, but then they built 2 battleships. Or another one, actually. So, Anzac, what they did, yep, I call them the mold colors, if you like their ships. Anyway, I like their subs here, as you can see. It looks like one of ours, but it's not. If one of my voices like this, don't know. China's still in the game. UK built up another battleship. They decided to stay with the American and Anzac fleet, and the Americans are still staying in there. Russia decided to build up some tanks, I think some men as well. Forgot to do this at the end of France's turn. I think they go last. No, yeah, they go last, so here's their new aircraft carrier, I guess. And just stay right there. France lost the capital to Germany. Germany, that's all they did. Beginning of turn 1. Of course, they start out with this. Bismarck. They start there. Italy didn't do too much. They did take Algeria. Unsurprised. Actually, France didn't want to build this aircraft carrier. They decided not to. When they get more IPCs, they decided, hey, why not just save that so we have a lot of IPCs and then we can save it up. They're not doing too much down here. I'm pretty sure they're going to take British Somaliland. British holding on to Cairo down here and going to try to take this Italian battleship. Now, the thing about Germany is that it can always get in your hair. What I'm thinking about doing with the British over here is attacking. Where's the other one? It's supposed to be 5. I guess he decided to move one of his subs in. Not. Maybe he didn't put out that 5th one. It's supposed to be 5. Yeah. There's supposed to be 1 in C Zone 19. I'm sure of it. Let me just take this out. Yeah, I think so. As you can see, this is the initial setup. Yep. C Zone 124. So that's this one right here, I'm sure. There we go. Basically helping the enemy. So I'm going to try to attack one of the 5 battle destroyers, well, stubs. And what I'm thinking about doing, because I don't have that many IPCs, as you can see, I think I'm going to build another sub, which is, let's see. No, this is a transport. Guys, I do know what I'm doing. This is just how you get more things out on the board. France can't do too much of that. Neither can the Soviet Union. Or Italy, for that matter. It's just... I mean, the Anzac can't do too much either, because they only have... these are roundels. They only have... France only has, well, actually 2 of them. 2 or 3. The Anzac, I might have lost 2 of them. But the Anzac has only 10, so they can't do too much. Japan, on the other hand, they can roll into China and all that. I'm trying to mess up. I think this is a sub, so subs cost. Let me get this out of the way. You notice the mobilization where you can get money. They cost. There he is, 6. So I'm going to move that down to 25 IPCs. And I'm going to move that out with the rest of my fleet. I'm going to attack those. Because without these subs, US, Europe can move down to C Zone 91. I'm pretty sure they still can. See? What I mean by that is, I'm just going to put this right here for now. What I mean is that whenever they build up a lot of ships, they can move here, here, or they can just move here and here. Pretty sure that's how it works. I don't know. But anyway, when they build up, they're going to have a lot out there, but now they just have a cruiser of a destroyer. Over here, I think the U.S. is just trying to build up. Now, see, these are the money islands. Since they took one of these money islands, they can have a 4 IPC bonus or a 5 IPC bonus. So every time they come in the game, they'll get 5 plus IPCs. So, as you can see here, before I get off, they have 30 IPCs, so they go all the way up to 35. But not now, because it's not their turn. Now, with Japan has the option. Let's sit down here. Yeah, well, really old chairs. They have these kamikazes now. Like these are your zeros, and you need to have them out in the game. So, I'm just saying, if you don't, you can only use the kamikazes once. And then, see, These are the men. As you notice, they have a lot of new aircraft carriers. I think I used them all up in like a scenario. Tried one. Okay, here's one. Here's another one. They can only have 6, and once they, like I said, when they only have 6, and once they use them, why don't you just look at those kamikazes, please? Once they're out, they're out. So you can't use them much anymore. Ah, there's another one. I need only 3 more, and then I'll get back to you. Get back. I'm not going to pause the video, as you can see. It's still rolling. Still rolling. They don't have too many battleships. 2 more only need. Before I get back to that, these are the kamikaze symbols, and I'll show you what they mean later. Probably some zeros in here. I guess no more zeros. So I'm just going to take 2 of these, at least 2, and I'm just going to show you that these kamikazes, now when they go out, like, I'm going to get a U.S. battleship with one of these. Hey, this is not cheating, I'm just going to show you, alright? 2 of them actually. Now when they're down here somewhere, like, say, Season 23, that Pacific Fleet. Yeah, we're just going to have 1 aircraft carrier and 2 battleships. One little destroyer or cruiser. Guys, I don't even know the difference between them. Pretty sure cruisers. So, like, for say, these 2 aircraft carriers, they go out in Season 23. Okay? And no, they're not friends. So, we're going to put this 0 down. Now, I'm pretty sure this is how kamikazes work. Not for certain. But when they go out, well, actually, no, you can't do that. The Marianas, because they have a kamikaze strike symbol. Now, when you do a kamikaze strike and this kamikaze strike symbol, you can launch a 0, and when you're saying you do a kamikaze strike, I guess you just do a bonsai attack, and yeah, well, he missed. There you go. And so you can't use that guy anymore. Now, that's just a random Pacific Fleet. Now, I'm going to put these kamikazes out there so he can actually see them. Now, those 2 aircraft carriers were out there, because I forgot to say that in the Hawaiian attack, well, I'm pretty sure. Now, here's the casualty zone, and whenever you get casualties, as you can see, there's a lot of French. That's the blue. Somewhat Germans, and here's a Luftwaffe. An Italian transport that I exploded to oblivion yesterday. Now here's the thing about Japan, Italy, and Germany. They can only, like I said, Japan has those 6 kamikazes. Italy has their Italian fleet in the Mediterranean. Oh, I forgot to say, France just took this for no ordinary reason. They just did it. It didn't cost any money. And like I said, they have their Italian fleet in the Mediterranean. And Germany, well, Germany's just have to worry about Germany whenever it comes to the UK or US turn. Because what we're doing here, because it's too complicated for us, like, you can use these. Like, say I rolled an 11 and he rolled a 4. So, really, I can take off that one and put in the casualty zone over there. But no, because it's not the U.S. turn yet. So that's what we're doing. Whoever rolls the highest is the winner. That's what we're doing. And I have the red, and he has the black. So, not racist, by the way. Anyway, thank you for joining me for 15 minutes and 31 seconds, or 2. And I'll see you tomorrow at turn 2.